have a pair of scissors, I have my clean film, and then I have my piece of cloth, a white cloth. I'll cut it, and I have my cup. So there's no water which is being used here, and we will begin by mixing the cayenne pepper together with the charcoal and together with the oil together, so that we can make a paste. So you can use this when you have toothache. This one is a practical which I did on my tooth, and from that time it has never ever bring any problems. So you can always do this, and it will help you so much. Any person who has a cavity, who has dental problem, any kind of dental problem. And what I want to emphasize so much is, let us not use the Colgate. Colgate, there's something Colgate, any toothpaste, it has a chemical which is called fluoride. That fluoride has chemical properties which will be able to interfere with the tooth. The more you use it, the more it will bring problems on your tooth. So what can you use for brushing your teeth? I wanted to remove that part and remain with a white cloth, so that we can use it for our practical. You can use charcoal for your tooth. You just put charcoal on your brush and then you brush with it. You can also use this clove oil or clove powder sorry, clove powder or clove oil, or any kind of oil that is natural will be able to be sufficient for your tooth. But this one is made for teeth. It has done so much to many people. It has brought relief to many people. And also charcoal, it won't be able to stain your teeth or remain blackish things like mine. It doesn't have any black things because I use charcoal. Sometimes I use this clove oil to brush, and you can never complain of any problem of your tooth, any tooth problem. So I have a quarter teaspoon. This one is a quarter teaspoon. I take a quarter teaspoon of the cayenne. Let it be flat. Then I put in my mixing container. Then I take half a teaspoon, this one is half, of my activated charcoal. Then put it, mix them together. Cover everything as you finish. Then put this one aside. Then take your oil, a quarter teaspoon of the oil, then mix it. Then you mix them all together. Make a paste of it. It will be bitter, very bitter. I want you to add a quarter teaspoon of oil, so that one is half. Then you mix them together. Make a paste. Make a paste like this, and then bring your piece of cloth and then cut a little bit so that it can be able to fit on your mouth. That is the work of cayenne pepper. Now bring your cling film. it so that we cannot dirtify the surface. Then put your cloth there. Then remove all the paste from the container. Then place it on the cloth. If you have different places to, or if you have different holes in your mouth, in your tooth, so you can divide this. Then you can divide this into several pieces, and then you put them together. So you do this, cover it well, then you do this, and then you have your natural remedy as this. So you take it where you have a hole or where your tooth is paining, then